I am BM1 Andy Lee Webster, the class advisor for BMA RAP 2507, and I will be your master of ceremonies for today. I ask that you please silence your mobile phones and other electronic devices. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank all the BMA school instructors. Without your commitment to these students, they would not be here today. We would also like to recognize the loved ones and guests in attendance for taking the time to attend this important occasion. During this ceremony, please feel free to stand up and move about for photography. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today, we will witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. Third class Petty Officer is the first pay grade that an enlisted member can wear collar devices. Petty officers are also expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. Would the audience please rise for the arrival of the official party? I would like to introduce the members of the official party. BM1, Daniel Searles, Bosun's Mate A School instructor. Master Chief Bosun's Mate, Joey Buchero, School Chief, Bosun's Mate A School. Master Chief Kyle Holbrook, Command Master Chief, Training Center Yorktown. Commander Erica Elfquin, Branch Chief, Boat Forces Cutter Operations. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief, Training Division. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center Yorktown. Guide on. Post. Guide on bearer is Seaman Helgis. BM RAP 2507, post. BM RAP 2507, seats. Will the guests please be seated? The bosun's mate is the only enlisted rating that aspires to command. These graduates may someday be in command of their own cutter, station, or aids to navigation team. Along the way, they will do many things, including navigating cutters and small boats, protecting our marine environment, enforcing federal laws and treaties, conducting search and rescue operations, maintaining ports, waterways, and aids to navigation, defense operations, mentoring junior personnel, and managing a multitude of challenging and dynamic responsibilities. Bosun's Mate RAP stands for Rating Apprentice Program and was created in 2021. These students are able to attend the expedited Bosun's Mate A School RAP class because they have already qualified as boat crew members. It is the first ever expedited A School. This program leveraged non-rated personnel with boat crewman qualifications, reducing training from 13 weeks to 6, increasing the number of graduates by 36%. I would now like to welcome Master Chief Bachero to say a few words.
Morning. Woo, your parents had a couple tries, so I'm going to give you all a couple tries because your parents and your loved ones did an excellent job. So, good morning.
Good morning, Master Chief.
Woo, that authoritative roar of the bosun mate never gets old. Well, once again, thank you, Captain Ray, your wife, Miss Ray, members of the official party, family, and friends for joining us today on this special occasion. I'd also like to take a quick moment to again thank the instructor staff from the Bosun Mate Schoolhouse and class advisor. Would the class advisor and would the instructors in attendance today please stand, because without their efforts, this would not happen today. Could the guests please help me thank them for their efforts? Thank you. Well, class, today marks the end of your journeys here at Training Center Yorktown and the beginning of your journeys as bosun's mates and third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard. The staff and myself are extremely proud to be sending the fleet its newest bosun's mates. And before I call you up for your advancement, I have just a few words of wisdom for you that I promised I would keep short. So first, excuse me, lead by example. From the deck plate level, be present, be intentional, and be active, leading your crews from the front and not from behind them. Next, be consistent. Enforce standards uniformly on yourselves to establish the credibility to enforce standards on others. Kind of goes back to the leading by example, right? Additionally with that, your crews should always know what version of you they're coming to work or getting underway with. Be the leader that you would want to work for. Be consistent. Next, challenge the process and then model the way. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean there isn't a better way to achieve the same results or better. Always strive to improve the processes that you're entrusted with and to leave them better than you inherited them. And then lastly, have fun. Your careers are going to take you to some extraordinary destinations, and you're going to forge lifelong bonds and friendship along the way, just like the ones you have forged here over the past several weeks. Like some would say, do what you love what you do, and then call it work. So for that moment, I can see you all are eagerly awaiting your advancement. Are you ready, class?
Yes, Master Chief.
I believe you. So with that said, BM RAP 2507, attention. Ready, face, lead out. Class, inboard, face, cover. I would now like to invite Commander Elfquin to reaffirm the enlisted oath prior to the advancement ceremony.
Thank you, Master Chief. All uniformed personnel, attention to oath. BMA RAP, class 2507, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of officers appointed over me. According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice. So help me God. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to please join us by standing by your graduate. Please do not start the pinning process until Captain Ray reads, "I do appoint them bosun mates in the United States Coast Guard." Captain Ray, would you please join me at the podium to read the advancement certificate?
Okay, good morning, everyone. Uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them bosun mates in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 31st day of July, 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as may be given from time to time by superiors, acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 31st day of July, 2025, signed Scott A. Ray, Captain Commanding Officer, U.S. Coast Guard Training Center, Yorktown, Virginia. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations. Will the guests please be seated? Thank you, members of the official party. Rap 2507. Ready, face. Forward, march. Class, seats. We would now like to present some special recognition awards. Commander Elfquin, Master Chief Buchero, would you please come forward to assist me in recognizing these individuals? Petty Officer Dylan Montiereth, front and center. The first award is the Academic Excellence Award. This student had the highest overall academic average of a 99.3%. Petty Officer Liam Frisbee, front and center. The second award is the Inspirational Physical Fitness Award. This student inspired his shipmates to improve their physical fitness and was an example to others. Thank you, Commander. In 2020, the Coast Guard chartered a course for the next decade of training in our service, with the goal of achieving a modernized, ready learning framework by 2030. Our Agile A-School program is the first step toward the realization of our goal to deliver individually tailored training for those who already possess documented skill and ability relevant to their chosen enlisted rating. Captain Ray, will you please join us for the next presentations? BM2 Toldy, BM2 Deerline, and BM3 Rush, front and center. BM2 George Toldy is a Coast Guard active duty member and a licensed merchant mariner since 2013. He holds a 200-ton master license for a vessel up to 144 foot. BM2 is returning to Coast Guard Station St. Clair Shores, Michigan. BM3 Andrew Deerline is a Coast Guard active duty member and a licensed merchant mariner since 2024. He holds a 25-ton master license for a vessel up to 75 feet. BM3 is returning to Coast Guard Station Oak Island, North Carolina. BM3 Robert Rush is a Coast Guard reservist member and a licensed merchant mariner since 2023. He holds an operator of uninspected passenger vessel 6-pack license for a vessel up to 65 feet. BM3 is returning to Coast Guard Station Panama City, Florida. These bosun's mates' dedication, skill, and professional resumes as licensed boat captains enabled them to complete Bosun's Mate A School in only 5 weeks, 8 weeks ahead of schedule. It is our privilege this morning to present BM2 Toldy, BM3 Deerline, and BM3 Rush with their graduation certificates. Their experience navigating the maritime transportation system has and will continue to greatly benefit their units in the execution of their missions serving the American public. Congratulations. Finally, we have one last award. Petty Officer Garcia Navarrete, front and center. This last award is the Leadership Excellence Award. This student demonstrated superior qualities, leading by example and helping to guide and influence others. Thank you, Captain Ray. Thank you, Master Chief Pachero. Now, Petty Officer Garcia Navarrete will address the class.
Good morning, and thank you all the loved ones that have traveled here today. I'd like to start off by thanking Captain Ray and Miss Mary for their amazing leadership and a very warm welcome to beautiful Training Center Yorktown. Thank you to Commander Galgano for upholding a safe and high standard in all training operations. Thank you to Master Chief Buchero and Chief Smith for growing and improving the best schoolhouse in the whole Coast Guard. Thank you to all the instructors, especially BM1 Webster, for guiding and shaping us into the future of the Coast Guard. Finally, thank you to all my shipmates for making this such a great 6 weeks. Shout out to Cotton for his amazing organization skills, to Leishman for an awesome class shirt, and Ruiz for a killer class video. As we go into the fleet as BM3s, some of us doing the aid to navigation, some of us chipping paint off a big Y out of sight, some of us being law dogs or highly trained SAR experts, we must not forget our roots that got us here. It is now our jobs to change the culture and all the negative stereotypes and give a new look to bosun's mates. We all came from different types of units, bringing qualifications as boat crew members on 47s, 45s, 29s, OTHs, and even Tambis. But we all came here to leave a knuckle-dragging boats. As I come to an end, I want to leave my fellow BM3s with this. The only thing standing between us and our goals is the story we keep telling ourselves on why we can't. God, country, and fast boats. Thank you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Garcia Navarrete. The time has come to recognize one last accomplishment for RAP 2507. We will now present the graduation certificates. BM RAP 2507, attention. Ready, face. First row, lead out. Captain Ray and members of the official party, may I please have your assistance with the presentation of graduation certificates. Each student will announce their name and their new assignment.
Hello everyone, I'm BM3 Cole Albertson. I will be going to Coast Guard Cutter Tackle in Rockland, Maine.
BM3 Jacob Alvarez, I will be going to Coast Guard Station Yaquina Bay, Newport, Oregon.
BM3 Cotton, going to Station Rio Vista, California.
BM3 Crow, going to AIDS Navigation, Galveston, Texas.
BM3 Edenfield, going to Coast Guard Station Islamorada, Florida.
BM3 Ruiz, returning to Coast Guard Station, New York, in Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Benny Fernandez, going to AIDS Navigation Team Mobile, Alabama.
BM3 Folgate, going to Station Oak Island in Oak Island, North Carolina.
BM3 Greer, returning to AIDS Navigation Team Fort Macon, Atlantic Beach, North Carolina.
BM3 Johnson, going to Coast Guard Station New Orleans, Metairie, Louisiana.
BM3 Lishman, returning to Maritime Safety and Security Team, Cape Cod in Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts.
My name is BM3 Dylan Montier. I'm going to Maritime Safety and Security Team Los Angeles, Long Beach, and San Pedro, California.
I'm BM3 Frisbee, going to AIDS and Navigation Team Muskegon, Michigan.
I'm BM3 Ian Garcia Navarrete. I'm going to Maritime Safety Security Team Seattle and Seattle, Washington.
BM3 Leonard. I'm going to Station Gulfport, Mississippi. BM3 McMillan. I'm returning to Coast Guard Cutter Maria Bray, Jacksonville, Florida.
BM3 Morris, I'm going to Coast Guard Station Freeport, Texas.
I'm BM3 Rory O'Connor, going to Coast Guard Cutter Berthoff, Alameda, California.
BM3 Precious, going to Coast Guard Station Castle Hill, Newport, Rhode Island.
BM3 Ramos, going to Station San Francisco, California.
BM3 Helgus, going to Station Curtis Bay in Baltimore, Maryland.
BM3 Schultz, going to Station Brant Point, Nantucket, Massachusetts.
BM3 Stites, returning to Coast Guard Cutter Northland, Portsmouth, Virginia.
BM3 Lucas Tila, going to Coast Guard Station Bodega Bay, California.
Would you all please join me in a round of applause for the graduates of Bosun's Mate A School RAP 2507 and the newest Bosun's Mates in the United States Coast Guard? There is one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of this ceremony. It has long been the tradition of graduating BMA school classes to spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as this class forms up for a final time to march to that location. Retrieve the guidon. BM RAP 2507. Ready. Face. Lead out.